thank you everybody for coming out. I'm so excited to be here. Welcome to Sleight Night. You know, everybody knows what this is. It's going to be a roast battle. People are going to say mean shit to each other. Don't get offended. They all love each other, I promise you. Let's give it up one time for Robert in the back with Anxiety Productions. All right, we got Chewbacca in the ground somewhere. Fuck yeah. Alrighty. Let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and bring up our current champion. Give it up for Maya Smith. Fuck your shit.
I'm currently the Sleight Night Roast Battle champion. Give it up! I even got champion on my tits. So basically, these guys and ladies tonight are gonna try to basically get to the last person to go against me and win this thing. Yeah, but joke's on them. I already wrote my name and sketched it in there. So even if they do win it, I'm still gonna be with the belt. But they're not gonna win anyway. So are you ready for? Let's fucking go. Let's go. Yeah.
Hell yeah! Keep it going for Maya Smith, everybody. So yeah, like she said, you know, we got a tournament going on. It's a bracket. One of our judges is going to tell you about a website in a minute. You know what? Let's go ahead and just introduce the judges. First up, our first judge is an Indiana comic who's open for Craig Shoemaker, Cat C, and even the Temptations, apparently. He is the real-life Eric Cartman. Give it up for Darren Finesilver. You got something to say, Darren?
Oh yeah, microphone.
Dumbass.
Hey, this isn't an IQ contest, okay? So there's gonna be some voting going on tonight. Us judges, we're voting. The audience, you guys have a voice. You guys might not have a voice in Circle K, but you got a voice tonight at Sleight Night, okay? Anyway, so you're gonna go, everybody get your phone out tonight. I know they said put it away, but disregard that. I'm sorry, Helium. And
Don't listen to him.
No, actually listen to me. Go to toastedpuns.com. Toastedpuns.com. And if you guys go there, it'll have the voting. You guys can vote, and then you guys can put your guys' email in to enter to win some merchandise and some other stuff. So.
All right, cool. All right, thank you, Darren. All right, our next judge. Where the fuck did he go? There he is. Oh no. All right, our next judge, he's a former friendly neighborhood meth man. He recently hosted for Ian Fidance in this very room, I believe, right? Yeah, hell yeah. He's a regular on Helium's Dirty Show. Turns out the only requirement is just don't take a shower for a while. Give it up for Zach Hunt. Got anything to say, bud?
I took a shower for this.
All right, cool. All right, next up, she came all the way down from South Bend, where she owns the comedy club up there, The Drop. Any opportunity to leave South Bend's a good opportunity. She's voted best boobs in the business. Give it up for Heather May.
I apologize. I did not put them out that much tonight, so use your imagination.
Boo.
Maybe by the end of the night, I am drinking for the whole table, it looks like.
Buy Heather drinks. All right, and then our final judge actually canceled, so I just asked the door guy. He was really enthusiastic about it. I think his name's Duncan.
Yeah!
Hey, happy to be here. Happy to hear Darren use complete sentences. That doesn't happen a lot. I'm hoping for a good, clean fight tonight.
Hell yeah! All right. So the way we do this, I'm gonna bring up the roast battlers and roast battlers. I don't know. I'm gonna bring up the roasters, and when they're getting ready to battle, we're gonna practice something. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, and everybody's gonna yell out roast. Okay? Let's practice. 1, 2, 3. Roast. Nailed it. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and bring up our first contestant on, I don't know what this is. I was going to say, anyways, she's from Columbus, Indiana. She runs Happy Place Comedy down in Greenwood. She's like the nicest person I've ever met, but her roasts hurt really bad. It's like getting mugged by a Hallmark card. It's fucking terrible. Give it up for Jan Tatlock. And her opponent, she was voted most likely to have not written a single joke until like an hour ago. She's got the voice of a preschool teacher, but the mind of a serial killer. Give it up for Marissa Prentice. Have you decided who's going to go first?
We can talk about it.
All right, Jan, go first. All right, everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, roast!
Oh, Marissa, it's a roast. I can't believe you didn't say age before Oh, never mind. When I found out I was roasting Marissa, I thought, how can I roast somebody with such beautiful eyes? And then I thought, well, there's the rest of her face. Her lack of intelligence, her poor clothing choice, her lousy personality. She roasts herself every time she walks out the door.
You know, Jan, that was a good one. You know, she told me that if I let her win, she'd put me in her will, so... I want to thank all of you for allowing Jan to be here, really, because, she's insisting that she's a comic, and, they say that you shouldn't correct the elderly with dementia because it upsets them.
Joke's on you, Marissa. The only thing in my will is boxes and boxes of Werthers.
I'll take it.
But honestly, you are so adorable. You remind me of my granddaughter that I left in a hot car. And you're just about that smart, too. I mean, she was 15 and the window was down. Like watching Marissa going around and around in a revolving door trying to Google how to get out.
I'm not gonna lie, Jan, that's the first time I've been called hot in a while.
I believe you.
Jan, I don't know a lot about her, so this is very hard to prepare for, But I feel like Jan just looks like the type of woman who would taxidermy her pet Pomeranian and then dress it up on theme for holidays.
Absolutely. At my age, I've got a collection. Oh, Marissa, you got that adorable figure that women my size hate. But I'm thinking it might be an eating disorder. I think she buys food that has no calories, no fat, no sugar, takes it home, throws it away, and eats the wrappers. I mean, don't go for a nut-free home. You'd have to move.
Joke's on you, Jan. I eat whatever I want. I just puke it up later. I learned that Jan and her husband are a little bit freaky. And, at their advanced age, it's actually considered necrophilia when they have sex.
Somebody's been watching the videos. Now, Marissa has a little bit of a drinking problem. She likes to drink a lot. There's even a saying about her. Give her a ride, you might save her life. She gives you a ride, explain that STD to your wife.
Oh, shit. All right. I'm not being nice anymore. Jan's actually the original Golden Girl. But I know you're thinking it's not because of her age. It's because of the type of showers she likes.
Now, I'll admit, I don't know much about sports. I did not know that athletes like to drink breast milk to bulk up. But Marissa did. She started a side job. She DoorDashes her dairy direct. She is the ultimate athletic supporter.
My 23andMe said I had athletic genes, so. Jan's family probably should think about taking away her driving privileges at this age, but turns out they decided not to and just got a second life insurance policy anyway.
Speaking of 23andMe, you can inherit a lot of traits from your ancestors. Freckles, dimples, curly hair. So Marissa did a 23andMe to find out who was responsible for her ability to turn her head all the way around and her tail. She found out her ancestors descended from French bulldogs.
Jan, which World War was your favorite? I didn't really have a comeback, but whatever. Jan, you actually kind of remind me of my mom. Have you ever tried killing yourself?
No, honey, because I'm not your mom.
I probably wouldn't try killing myself either if I'd already survived the Great Depression.
That would hurt if I cared about the opinion of somebody who can't read cursive. Is it my turn? I think I have one more. Okay. Marissa was told the sky's the limit. She can be anything she wants to be. So what she decided she most wanted to be is the next Hot Tua girl. And with all of her homework and extra credit, I think she can make it.
I've been worse. I've shit on Jan a little bit tonight, but she's actually a very capable woman, and she still does all of her own laundry, and but she separates the whites from the colors because it reminds her of the good old days. Thank you.
That one seems like a good place to stop.
All right, give it up for these two. All righty. Let's go ahead and hand it over to the judges. Who wants to give their feedback first? Let's give it to Duncan.
I think it was a good match. It was nice seeing Jan speak that way because I didn't know she had it in her. I think overall, I think Marissa might have had the slight edge, but it was a close one.
All right, we got one for Marissa.
I would like to point out, I think that was about 25 rounds. I've never seen a roast battle go that long. Great job to both of you. I do think also, actually I had tallies, so it was 7-4, depending on how many rounds there really were. Really liked the separating the whites from the colors. I'd also like to be in Jan's world, though, so I got my eye on those Werthers. The left in a hot car, brilliant. And of course, can't read cursive because that's just our generation. Great job to both of you, but I have it as Marissa.
All right, we got two for Marissa. Let's hear it from Zach.
I also know Jan, and my God, it was nice to see you go to a dark place while you were in a place called Happy Place. Like, child in the car, yeah, that broke me. And you were like really quick too with Marissa, like going back with things. But I also thought Marissa was really quick as well and had a lot of things that kind of made me say, oh my God. So yeah, I got from Marissa as well.
All right, Marissa's our champion, but we're gonna hear from Darren.
So I do want to say I'm glad these guys are using toastedpuns.com. so they can check. Because if he was saying Jan, hold on, don't turn the music down for real. Because the audience is gonna be like a tiebreaker. That's all I'm saying. You guys are like tie-breaking, okay? So this is serious. Because if he would have picked Jan, we was gonna have to use you guys. I'm just saying. Because I was like thinking this was back and forth. I didn't know who to go with. Jan almost lost me when she did the French Bulldog
Turn the
roast.
music back on?
Fuck you. But the French Bulldog one hit me. I was like, but you know what? I gotta give it to Jan. So obviously, give it to Marissa. She's going on.
All right, give it up for Marissa.
Toastedpuns.com. So, do you like this table?
All right. What do you guys think? Good way to start the night? Hell yeah. All righty. Let's go ahead and just jump into our next battle. Our next contestant, he's done shows all over the country spreading his message, which is he spells his name with a PH because his pH balance is basically just Cheetos and childhood trauma.
Yeah!
Give it up for the human jump scare, Stephen Reilly. And his opponent, he's open for Doug Stanhope. He's a former childhood model, and he's got a strange relationship with the Big Boy restaurant. Give it up for Jeremy Johnston. All right, which one of you guys are going to go first?
We rock, paper, scissors, and Jeremy's going first.
All right, give it up for scissoring. Jeremy's going first.
Yeah.
Guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
That intro was probably better than anything I got, to be honest. No, Steven told me that he has a genetic disorder. And I was like, I know, man, it's like the most interesting thing about you, you know? But I think it's cool that Indiana's recognizing genetic disorders, because I thought we just called them crack babies.
Oh, goodness gracious. Anyways, Jeremy looks like the outer shell of a Russian nesting doll. All right.
Okay. Steven has Beals syndrome. Yeah, I had to look it up too. Make sure it was real. It actually doesn't affect your life expectancy at all, so he's done more damage deciding to be a theater major, you know?
Oh, goodness. Jeremy looks like the Lucky Charms leprechaun if he ate the children instead.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm just going to keep talking about it, his genetic disorder. No, what it is like, I don't know how to mansplain it for you, but it's where your limbs are too long, so they stay bent because they're like abnormally long or whatever. Which I feel like there's only so many places he could comfortably live, and I guess Indiana works because I assume every time he jogs, he looks like a human swastika. You know? Have you seen his arms and fingers? He looks like a bat that got the wing skin clipped off. You know, that's all right.
Oh, goodness. Is it me, or does he look like Princess Fiona after she turned into an ogre?
Yes. Damn, that guy was really confident. Yes. That felt too true. Steven told me that he did baton, and I was like, it's okay if you're gay. He's like, why would that make me gay? And I was like, wait, baton's not the name of some French dude you railed?
And he had a big dick. Don't judge me. Jeremy looks like Ed Sheeran if he ate too much Skyline chili. All right.
Yeah, I'm from Cincinnati. We do like chili. Shit. Oh. Hey, remember everybody, being gay is not a choice. But majoring in theater, doing baton, and probably hiding your sexuality by dating a much older woman are choices. Let's get...
If you were in prehistoric times, you would be the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. Okay.
This is a good segue. Speaking of prehistoric times, Steven dated a much older woman. Well, it's hard to tell if it's considered dating when you can finger from the other room, but he was telling me about how gross she was and called her a dinosaur monster, and he was like, after that, I was hoping I could go to a land before that time, you know what I mean?
Jeremy looks like Ron Weasley if he drank polyjuice potion to look like Patrick Star.
Are we on 7?
Are you on 7?
All right. I give him a lot of crap about being a theater major. It's a funny thing, but he's actually, he's making a good go of it. He had a gig recently where he got to do a pretty decent-sized monologue, and I brought the monologue you showed me, and I was wondering if you could share your chops with everyone here, give us a little taste of the magic. This is, he's a theater major.
Hi, my name is Steven, and I'll be taking case of you all today. I see you found our, what does that say? Beer and cocktail list. I want to let you know that today's special is the Mountain Dew Margarita. Those are going to be 50 cents off. Could I get you folks started with some drinks? No? Okay. Sorry.
Steven! See, people love you.
I think he won anyway, so I'm just going to do this roast. All right, fun fact about Jeremy. He left the Boy Scouts because he was the only kid that the Scoutmasters wouldn't fuck.
That one's true.
All right, keep it going for these guys. Woo! All right, looks like Darren's got the mic. Let's hear from Darren first. What do you think, bud?
All right, so toastedpuns.com.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, we got the smart couple. You guys don't let them be the smartest. But anyway, oh man, that was wholesome as hell, man. That was wholesome as hell.
Yes, Scoutmaster's fucking children is wholesome.
I think this might be the only time I'm ever gonna say, go Bengals. Give it to Jeremy.
All right, one for Jeremy. Zach Hunt.
Same thing. I had Jeremy, but Steven, that Scoutmaster. You should have came with that energy the whole time.
All right, 2 for Jeremy.
Steven, I didn't think it was as close, or not as close as you thought. One question, and it's going to determine my decision. The factual information that Jeremy presented about your genetic disorder, is it factual?
Yes, I do have a genetic disorder.
And it is rooted in the length of your limbs.
Someone's
and
trying to get fingered.
Most of what... Damn it, Jeremy, I really want to give this to you. But I'm a scholar. Okay, I'm still going to give it to Jeremy. But
This violates HIPAA.
not if he tells me. I don't know. You guys, this is not a healthcare industry. Anyway, I had it 4-3 though. Still, you killed it. So thank you.
Wait, who'd you give it to?
To Jeremy.
All right, Jeremy's winning. But we still want to hear from Duncan.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything they didn't say. I will say I wouldn't want to go up against Jeremy. So, Steven, thank you for accepting this slot this evening. And I was interested. I was hoping Jeremy was just going to do the genetic material the whole time because I just love learning. Although you were pretty close to just doing his whole act. So yeah, I want to give it to Jeremy.
All right, Jeremy Johnston's our winner. All righty. You guys ready for your next battle? All right. Our next roaster, he runs a podcast called Friends with Differences. He claims that he would have been Indy's funniest if he would have competed. Debatable. He also thinks he's a ginger. Stolen valor. Give it up for Evan Ham. Alrighty.
Yo, Kevin, if I'm not a ginger, you're not either Gingerbeard Comedy.
Definitely a ginger, bro. All right, and his opponent gave me one piece of information, and that's all. He slept in his mom's bed until he was 13. Give it up for Derek James. All right.
Now I sleep in Evan's mom's.
Hey, who's gonna go first?
Evan's gonna go.
Evan's going first. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, yeah, as you guys heard, Derek slept in his mom's bed until he was 13, which made it really awkward while I was fucking her. I mean, sorry for all those nightmares. Let me just rock you back to sleep.
Thanks, Daddy. It's crazy. They put 2 people with genetic disorders up on stage here tonight. Like, I didn't know ginger came in downs. You know? Sorry, that's not my joke. Evan looks like he lost the house, the kids, and his Lucky Charms in the divorce. Dude, you can yell at that.
Yeah, all right, that's rich coming from Hannah Montana's boyfriend. Derek's dad is an alcoholic, and Derek is an alcoholic who can't be a dad. He gave up alcohol to try to have a kid, but yeah, he's got a permanent case of whiskey sperm.
It's because your mom's not fertile anymore. Evan doesn't have a job, obviously. He just begs for change at the end of a rainbow.
Derek, you literally always look the same. You never look different. And it always comes across as racist.
I'll leave it.
He blames alcohol for his slurs, but I know he likes to use the N-word when he's sober. Yeah. Like he's a childless racist. We got the real Barron Trump on stage.
Pretty good. Yeah. Speaking of looks, Evan is actually biracial. His mom is Irish and his dad is a thumb.
You're just lucky she lets me finger her.
Wait, you finger your mom?
Your mom.
Oh, okay.
Derek likes to kiss the homies, or as the homies say, molest. Like, you know, you have no presence online or in any room you're in. But congrats on all your friends' success, you comedy cuck.
Alright. Evan told me that his mom is also a ginger and that she also loves to cook. Her specialty is no soul food. That's a clever joke. That's a clever joke. It's because he doesn't have a soul. And neither does his mom.
But I do have sperm that works, though. Yo, Derek has fake teeth. Yo, Derek, you wouldn't need veneers if you'd stop giving out those teethy blowjobs, dude.
Alright. Evan's last name is Hammond, which is perfect because he sweats like a prize-winning pig.
Yeah, I mean, I go by Ham. Last name was close. It's Hammond's.
Nobody cares. They don't know you.
Yeah, that's why I go by Ham. Derek told me he has puffy nipples, as if the rest of you isn't puffy too. It's sad, yeah. Derek's really ashamed of how fat he is. You know, he's stuck as a walk-in closeted fat man.
This is crazy, okay? I gave him a lot of material about me. You can obviously tell, but he only gave me 2 things to roast him about. The first one thing he told me about was he goes, and he made this abundantly clear, he goes, I am not gay.
He goes, Derek, I am not gay. But the second thing he told me was that he also has bad knees. And I'm like, Evan, the math is not adding up here. It's because he sucks a lot of dick, all right?
Dude, your fat ass has horrible knees too, dude. We both squat. It would sound like a firecracker.
Squat on mom's face.
Dude, go back to your mom's bed, please. Derek calls himself a doughy top. If you ask him where the clit is, he'll tell you it's towards the yeast. He has to take Viagra like it's a daily vitamin. We got the real pills-loving doughboy up here.
You guys are going to be surprised by this. Evan is actually not allowed within 100 feet of a school. It's because he thinks kids are magically delicious.
Yeah, they are. All right, I think that's them.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, cheers.
All right, keep it going. Woo! Cheers. All right, let's go to our judges. Let's go ahead and start with Heather this time.
All right, this seems a little unfair because I've known Derek for a very long time, and he did come in with some big dick energy. Yeah. But and I will say he had some good comebacks. Evan, do you really look up to Derek?
No.
I don't know. I just picked up.
I mean, I'm happy for him. I hope he gets noticed.
Eventually. I really liked the ginger came in downs.
Oh yeah, I just thought of that walking up.
That was good. And what did I write? Oh, and the puffy nipples for you, Evan. I did like that. Puffy nipples was good. I don't know if it's true. Can you please lift your shirt up so later when I do?
No, they're puffy. Yeah.
That pepperonis.
They are.
I give it to Derek fair and square, even though it seems like it might have been a little bit biased. But good job, Evan.
Well, that didn't give it to me. I showed my nipples.
All right, we got one for Derek. Zach, what are you thinking, bud?
Honestly, out of these matches so far, this is probably the most even. Like, you both have really good rapport, like shitting on each other. And especially really quick, like after the other one. And I was leaning towards Derek till I saw his nipple.
It's got me in trouble before.
So I had to lean towards Evan on this one.
All right, we're tied 1-1. Darren.
Is it just me or is this like the backyard like barbecue cornhole game over here? Like this is that new King of the Hill live action shit. Oh man, that shit was good. It was good. It was beautiful. I'm gonna have to give it to Derek though. That was good.
All right, 2 Derek, 1 Evan. What are we thinking, Duncan?
Well, I did like the no soul food. The problem is, I sat in this room and I don't think half of them know how to read.
I did that one for you, though.
Yeah, no, I do appreciate that.
You look like you read. You look like you should be on the back of a book.
I wish I were reading right now, but I'm here with you guys. It was close the whole time. I think Evan might have had a slight edge, so we're going to have to split it. But good news, if you want to turn the music up, I'm going to plug Toasted Puns again. Notice the music gets louder when we plug the website.
So we got a tie?
Yeah, I'm going to give this one to Evan, so yes, tied.
All right, tied. That means we're going to leave it up to the audience.
Oh.
Whoever gets the loudest cheer wins.
The vote, they can vote.
Oh, shit.
No, we're doing the loud cheer, bro. All right, if you think Derek won, make it loud for him. Pretty good, pretty good. What about Evan? Let's do it again. Derek. And Evan. We got Evan as our winner. Give it up for Evan Ham, everybody. All right.
You got sitting next to
How you guys feeling? You guys having fun? Fuck yeah. All righty. Let's go ahead and bring up our next battlers. This guy claims that he helped to write the best-selling book, 100 Comedians Walk Into a Bar. He's the arch enemy to the one-hit wonder band Wang Chung. And he's a trophy husband. Give it up for Ryan May. And his opponent. Here comes a man with tits bigger than his mouth. He's the owner of TH Comedy Bus Productions and is in association with the Human Kindness Project. Give it up for Tylar, Hammond. All right. You guys decide who's going to go first? All right. Tyler's going first. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sounds like that trophy's a participation trophy. A few things about Ryan. Ryan May is short for Ryan may definitely go to the buffet again. Ryan is so fat he lost his hair to diabetes. And the only reason Ryan showed up today is because he thought a roast battle meant a cook-off.
That was very funny, Timu Calvin Eggelston. Now, I did not know anything about my opponent, Taylor Hammond, before I did this roast. And most of you know that he lives in a school bus, is from Waldron, Indiana, but what you did not know is he is a fat, racist piece of shit. He started his own hate group based on his hatred of minorities and his love of fast food called the KKKFC. Instead of a hood, he wears a Colonel Sanders bucket with eye holes cut out of it.
It's the only thing I had within reach. Ryan, you look like the kind of father that came back with the milk and ate all the cereal. You're so fat, your face is literally eating your eyes. And I bet your dick is like a unicorn, not one of a kind, just never seen.
I am fat. You're breaking some new ground here, Copernicus. Tyler Hammond's ass is so big, his prison wallet is a trifold. But let's talk about his pumpkin head, shall we? Tyler's head is so big, he got fired from the gay porn industry because he made everybody's dick look small. If he lost 50 pounds, he looked like a Pez dispenser.
Slightly above average. Ryan looks like he's here to meet a 13-year-old girl. Don't worry, he couldn't touch her. He can't even touch his own toes without a granny grabber. And it says a lot when you're 4'10".
Hey-o.
He's like, let me demonstrate how I can touch.
And sorry to believe I took a oath to defend freedom of speech for that stupid shit.
That's all, folks.
Hang on here. Like all of you, Tyler was devastated when the big, beautiful bill passed on July 4th. He and Bill have been lovers for 6 months. And they should not have had sex so close to a fireworks display.
When you got that much bush, you're bound to create some fire, dude. A lot of people don't know this, but Ryan's a comedian. He also featured in 2 films. A film called Fitness Fanfare, where Ryan played the role as the before in the before and after picture.
That's true.
But you might know him better as his more famous role as the cock in One Guy, One Jar.
And you were the cup of 2 girls in 1 cup.
I shot that, yeah.
Yeah, all right, so, hey, what's the difference between a 13-year-old boy and a happy marriage? Tyler's never been in a happy marriage.
Allegations. Ryan was in the Army, which you could never tell someone was proud of him. Ryan is so bad at stand-up, he gives a new meaning to the phrase, don't ask, don't tell. I wish they could honorably discharge you from comedy.
That is true. I am just the worst. Tyler has done a lot for women's reproductive rights. Last week, I went to a Planned Parenthood protest with some pro-life people. I showed them a picture of Tyler Hammond, and they went, "Fuck, you win!" and left.
They call me Wade. Ryan did stand up for a veteran's benefit, but the crowd's reactions to his punchlines, you'd think his whole set was a moment of silence. The only thing I could compare to the silence at Ryan's stand-up is the bomb scene from Oppenheimer. I guess that makes 2 bombs.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, I need a little audience participation for this next one, okay? When I point to you, I just need you to say, Tyler Hammond, okay? Let's practice.
Tyler Hammond.
All right. Now, who here has seen SpongeBob SquarePants? No, not
Yeah, no,
okay.
You're fucking right.
Hang on. All right. So if I were to say, "Are you ready, kids?" You'd say, "Aye, Captain." I can't hear you. Oh, who lives in a school bus down by the creek?
Tyler Hammond.
Homeless, jobless, and dirty is he?
Tyler Hammond.
If a $5 hand job is something you wish. Tyler Hammond's got a good grip. Tyler Hammond, Tyler Hammond, Tyler Hammond, Tyler Hammond.
I wanted to sing along. Man, that's pretty touching, especially coming from a mole that got Wonka vision. So I really appreciate you, man.
You too, buddy. All right.
That's it.
I went for 7. That's
all right. Give it up for
Tyler
and Ryan. Come on. All righty. Let's hear from our judges. Who's going to go first this time?
Can I just go
All right,
first? I
Heather.
really need to know, are you guys friends in real life?
No.
We just,
'Cause
I
that
do
shit-
love him, but
That shit was mean as hell. This was the meanest one so far. I did have it going to Ryan, and the SpongeBob was great, the singing was great, but you fucked up the intro. So
yes, yeah, I did.
Well, let me look at my notes real quick. So simple, but a lot of people don't know this, but Ryan does comedy. Really got me. I'm gonna give it to Tyler.
All right, we got one for Tyler. Zach Hunt, what do you think, bud?
I thought it was fairly close as well. Singing, I was singing along. Thank you. I need negativity when I'm watching comedy too. But equally, who does comedy? Yeah, Tyler.
All right, there's 2 for Tyler.
I'm not pitching the fucking website, all right? No, my vote is going purely just based off of the after the roast reaction on Ryan's face right there.
Yay!
And it was like, I don't know what was like more disappointed, and it's not as sympathetic, but I don't know, the SpongeBob was good though, and half the crowd fucked it up for you, so I gotta give it to Ryan.
All right, we got 2 for Tyler, 1 for Ryan. Duncan?
Yo, Tyler, you gotta watch Bad Mouthing the Troops, Playboy. You almost lost me with that
I felt
one.
so bad on this one, dude.
Yeah, room this small, we could get you pretty good. I'm not a troop, but I fuck with them.
You're a trooper.
Yeah, I think it was close, but yeah, Ryan, the sing along, the intro did kind of fuck it up.
I did.
But at least you're acknowledging that. Again, half the room can't read. I'm not gonna say which half. Don't worry about it, you guys. But yeah, it's close. But I'm gonna give this one to Tyler.
All right, Tyler's going away the champion of this round.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Keep it going for these 2 guys. Come on. Tyler Hammond. Hell yeah. Alrighty, you guys ready for your next battle? Alrighty. Our next roaster runs the open mic every Wednesday at Fountain Square Brewing. And he's probably the only person in the room that makes me feel tall. Give it up for Kile Bates.
Hello. Hi.
All right. And his opponent, this fucking asshole. always leaves the mic stand way too fucking tall when I follow him. Give it up for Jackie Fran. This fucking guy. All right, you guys know who's going first? All right, Jack's going first. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
Your mic's right there, bud. I hate your fucking face so goddamn much because it's so fucking ugly. I feel like James Dean standing next to you. But that's only because I really want to drive into a wall looking at it.
Jack doesn't look like James Dean. He looks like he murdered a personal trainer and is wearing his skin right now.
At least he moisturizes. But I actually did a quick calculation before this, legitimately. He follows 79 OnlyFans girls on Instagram. And those are just the ones that have not blocked him for sending unsolicited dick pics.
Okay. The first part is true, but I'm old. Okay. Jack has a girlfriend who he says is gender fluid, which I'm trying to explain to him that's just a girl that plays video games.
She is addicted to The Sims.
I know.
A little bit about Kyle. He's actually been clean and sober for a number of years, so congratulations to you for that. That's a big accomplishment. And that's doubly impressive because you definitely have nothing worth living for.
You can laugh, he's right. Jack is an interesting guy. He's got an interesting family. He is actually a former D1 swimmer, athlete. He's a comedian now. His parents, both suicide victims. Shut up. Go
ahead. That's just how I made it look. You look like a drug-addicted Keebler elf. Instead of snap, crackle, pop, I'm pretty sure you say smack, crack, pipe.
Jack and I get compared to Lenny and George from Of Mice and Men. Obviously. Because of the size, he likes to pet rabbits, and I'm gonna blow his fucking brains out at the end of the show.
Make it quick. I really do love getting to do this with Kyle. He's a good friend. He's been a comedy mentor to me since I've been doing this, and that's why I'm not successful.
You're welcome. You know, yeah. Jack is so racist. Thank you. He learned to swim to get away from black people. Thank you. I got a wow.
Yeah. Kyle's a very fun guy to be around. He's very entertaining, and he does throw some really fun parties. He actually throws Indiana's version of a Diddy party, which is just one guy alone with ED.
Jack's penis is a lot like a duck's penis. It's long and a corkscrew and often in the middle of rape. That's my mom.
I told you that duck penis fact, didn't I?
No.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a music fan this evening, I thought it'd be very fun for you to be able to see what it looks like if Kurt Cobain only shot off his hairline.
Can I buy that joke from you? Shit. Shut up now. Jack became a swimmer. He's a motivated guy for two reasons. One, to be a star athlete, and because you like playing in the tub with a bunch of dudes.
That's the best part. So, Kyle likes to pretend that he's a comedian, He's actually just the 9th butchest lesbian at a Sabrina Carpenter concert in disguise.
A lot of tall guys like will add a little bit of height when they tell like, what are you, 6'2", 6'3"?
6'4".
Yeah, see that. Anyway, Jack doesn't lie about his height, but he does lie about how many Diddy parties he's been to.
8.
That's it. I think that's 7. Is that it? You got one more?
You know, Kyle, win, lose, or draw, it doesn't matter because I know at least I can actually ride all the rides at Disneyland instead of just trying to grab stray kids like you.
Thanks. Hey, you know what? Don't call me a pedophile. You look like 2 pedophiles stacked on top of each other.
All right. Keep them going for Kyle and Jack. Woo. All right, Darren, what are you thinking, bud?
Do you need to borrow this one?
We're good. Both of these guys, you look like I'd say, hey, you guys doing all right? Like I could probably join you for like a beer or something.
I asked Darren if he was doing all right before the show.
I know. But why did you say that? Because now they're going to think that's why I'm voting for Jack or something. No, I got to give it up for Kyle. He killed it.
All right, one for Kyle.
To be fair, he wasn't asking you like, hey, are you doing all right? He meant, are you doing all right? It's a sign of help.
We love you.
Yeah, I've been there. But David and Goliath, both are funny-ass dudes. You both did really well. Jack, I thought you came in strong towards the middle after Kyle came in. The Kurt Cobain comment, you should give him, that's beautiful. But the 2 pedophiles stacked on top of each other, gotta give it to Kyle.
All right, we got 2 for Kyle. Heather.
I got notes on this one, but I'll just get it out. Kyle by a landslide. It might just be because I've known too many Kyles in my life, but the murdered the personal trainer and wearing his skin. And also, I don't know, Jack, if you know this, but following 79 OnlyFans models is just showing that Kyle supports sex work, which is fucking work.
He doesn't pay them, though, is the problem.
And finally, Jack, this worked against you. It's not your fault, but you are a good-looking dude, but you look like maybe one of those serial killers that, like, the women are just trying really hard to get off and also then get off. But great job to both of you. Mean as hell again, but it's got to go to Kyle.
All right, we got 3 for Kyle. Let's hear from Duncan, though.
Yo, I thought this was a close one. Y'all did great. Kyle, I was hoping you'd say something about how Jack uses his stage name to escape credible allegations. But I almost texted you that, but then I'd have to recuse myself. I want to have to go to Jack, though, because the Kurt Cobain blowing his hairline off. Just that alone. So I don't know what that put. Are we split or is it?
No, that's 3-1.
3-1? All right, fuck it.
Yep. All right, give it up for Kyle Bates. All right. You guys still having fun? Fuck yeah, that's what I like to hear. All righty, let's go ahead and bring up our next contestant. This next guy, he beat a cocaine addiction. He's been clean from years. Clean from pussy because he's fucking gay. Give it up for Matt Babcock.
I'll borrow this real quick.
And his opponent. He's the host and producer of the longest running comedy series in Indiana, the Laugh Out Lounge. He's worked with a very long list of comedians. He sent it to me. I'm not going to read it. He's our diversity hire. Give it up for Dwayne Cobb. All right, who's going to go first?
You just.
All right, Matt's going first. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey, before we start, Phil Collins, I can swim. Go ahead.
Okay. Dwayne kind of reminds me of Cedric the Entertainer. if Cedric had Down syndrome and entertained the disabled.
Yeah, you was at the last show.
Biggest supporter right here, big dog.
Matt looks like Beavis and Butthead's love child.
Big fans, all of you. Dwayne likes to post hat and shoe pictures on social media. That way you know what his mugshot would look like that day. And also because taking a picture of his shoes is the only way you can see him past his fat stomach. And so he can be reminded what sick kicks are busting out of his sweaty cankles that day.
Yeah, that was long.
It's the longest one I got.
Give it up for Peter Pan on meth.
Fucking Tinkerbell's right over here, baby. Is that it? Okay.
Short and sweet.
Dwayne reminds me of a couple athletes. Dwayne reminds me of Donovan McNabb. If Donovan McNabb ate Dwayne Wade's entire family.
That was dark.
They're gonna get worse.
I'm okay with that.
Nice.
Matt looked like an extra on The Living Dead.
Fucking unpopular. Dwayne dresses nice and has style. Dwayne has to dress nice and have style. And you would too if you're in court every week trying not to go to jail for screaming free R. Kelly.
He has some good songs, huh?
That's what the brother's saying there.
If Matt cut his beard off, he'd look like Phineas on Phineas and Ferb. Hey, do this real quick.
Fuck off. Man. This boy watches some TV.
I just looked it up.
Dwayne dresses like the public defender you get when you can't afford a real lawyer. Dwayne also reminds me of Judge Mathis if Judge Mathis was about to be homeless.
I don't know much about Matt. I don't know nothing about his living situation, but his face looks homeless.
Dwayne looks like a high school history teacher that gets arrested for fighting trans people at Popeyes during Pride Week.
You had to throw Popeyes in there? Racist as fuck.
All the way through.
A racist Irishman. That's crazy.
That's all I got.
What's his last name? Babcock?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Babcock.
Mm.
Did y'all know Bab in Irish means uncircumcised? He looked like an uncircumcised. Never mind.
Dwayne would like to be compared to the late, great Patrice O'Neill. And I could see it, not because of his comedy, but because I think he'll die of a stroke right before people get to know him.
Damn! Holy shit!
I'm real fond of you, to be honest.
That's cool. The nerd is coming with it. Okay. Just for that, let me go to what I wrote. I was freestyling, but you done fucked up.
Tell me.
Damn. Nothing I wrote is funny enough.
I don't even want to look at you.
Yeah, look at me, because
You said look at you, I'm looking at you.
No, you scared me.
Yes, I don't look.
It's too easy. Matt looks like
Come on.
fuck anything you could think of. I tried to figure out what group he was in high school. Definitely, was it football? No. Basketball? Fuck no. He was the backup tuba player on the band.
I had to walk.
Yeah.
I had to walk behind you while you walked. Play the tuba.
Okay.
Little fat man thing.
Okay.
That was 7, I believe.
All right. Give it up for these two. Come on, guys. Hell yeah. All right, looks like Duncan's going first. What do you think, bud?
Yeah, I think, Matt, a lot of those just sounded like really short poems. Which, like, I don't know, maybe try one of those open mics. But yeah, Dwayne came out hot, kind of fizzled out, but I'm still going to give it to Dwayne.
Wait, what?
He gave it to Dwayne.
Oh, Dwayne. Okay, one for Dwayne.
Do you guys know each other very well? Okay, so that was evident. There was a lot of just looks like. So Dwayne killed it. I mean, it was obvious. Beavis and Butthead, Love Child, Peter Pan on Meth, Extra on the Living Dead, Phineas and Ferb. All very good. You would have had me, Matt, if I would have known anything about sports. So I just did not get your references, and I have no idea if they were accurate. But fighting trans people at Popeyes, that was pretty good. I'm going to give it to Dwayne, but the trans people at Popeyes, that was good.
All right, we got 2 for Dwayne. Let's give it over to Darren.
Oh man, this was it was a good one, but you guys both had to get me thinking about food, you know. But obviously, when Dwayne said Peter Pan, he wasn't talking about food, but my fat ass was thinking about peanut butter. But even though I like even though I like Popeyes more than peanut butter, I'm giving it to Dwayne.
All right, 3 for Dwayne. Let's go ahead and hear from Zach anyways.
It's the same. I thought Matt was consistent, like bringing his jokes out, but Dwayne just had jokes that broke me. Like, Dwayne.
All right, give it up for our winner, Dwayne Cobb, everybody. All right, you guys ready for your final battle of the night? All righty. Our next comedian is a hometown kid from Indy. He used to be a server at Dick's, so he's no stranger to roasting people. And, okay. Dick's last resort, not penises. But also penises. Anyway, this is what happens when a GQ model grows a stay 500 feet away from a school mustache. Give it up for Stratton Smith.
Fuck you, Limp Bizkit.
Did it all for the nookie, baby. All right, and his opponent, he hosts the Tales of Vicious Mockery, which is a D&D comedy show. He'll out-nerd anybody in this room. Give it up for Cavin Eggelston. All right, you guys decided who's gonna go first.
Yeah, I'll out-nerd and outweigh anyone in this room. Let's fucking do it. I'll go first.
Stratton's going first. 1, 2, 3.
Y'all know this is a roast, but this is actually a special night. Cavin is getting a divorce! From a polyamorous marriage. Boo! Cavin, your marriage is so fake, Kanye West is gonna try to fuck it.
Oh, God, I love roasting you. It's like roasting a White Claw that wished it was a real boy.
I'm kidding.
Stratton Smith is known as the Freddie Mercury of the Indianapolis comedy scene. Not because he's beloved or talented, just we all know he's gonna die of AIDS.
It's tasty. It's tasty. Cavin's dad was actually a high school shop teacher. The only thing that he couldn't teach his son to build was a good foundation for a marriage. I'm so sorry, Cavin. I'm so sorry. Please still book me on shows.
Hey, no. It's okay. Here's the deal. I'm pansexual, so I just need you to know when I was fucking your mom and your dad today, they want you to know the divorce was still your fault.
You're 70 years old.
Yeah, that hip, she's earning it, all right?
Stratton, thank you for taking a night off of showing us there's a sale going on at a used car lot. You wacky waving arm inflatable son of a bitch. Words are tough. I'm going through stuff. If you don't laugh, I'm not healing. Stratton is a big feminist. He loves making women feel safe. He actually even refuses to choke women during sex, not because he respects them, just he lacks the grip strength.
Yeah. Cavin is both autistic and bisexual. Only thing that means is he's not going to make eye contact with you while he's sucking your dick. Believe me, I tried.
Yeah, it was weird. How did you think you got on this show? Stratton loves sex with older women. He doesn't want to cuddle with them afterwards. He just wants their husbands to go out and play catch with him and call him son.
I was a tennis player. That was a layup. Cavin is actually a Trump supporter. Sorry, Cavin is a Frump supporter. You look like a metrosexual lumberjack that was on crack. That was what I came up with today. I'm calling him Lumberjack Keith.
If I was on
I'm
crack,
never
I'd be
booked.
skinny.
I'm never getting booked again. All right.
Not because of the roast, just because you're not funny. It's a roast show, you bitches! God. Stratton Smith used to coach high school tennis. It's not because he loved the sport, it's just the only court that was 500 yards away from the school.
I'll say it to you, I'll say it to everybody. Can we agree I am too pretty to be a pedophile? You're wearing that shirt.
You're the only one that bought onto the Epstein list, all right?
Oh, I have no money. All right. Believe it or not, Cavin is actually the host of a comedy swinger show.
Yeah.
That no one asked for. Here's the thing, that night there was a year anniversary show and he decided to do a strip show where the comedians go up and do their jokes and they take off their clothes. And for the first time, I saw Cavin get laughs.
Yeah, that's what those look like, Stratton, when people laugh at you.
You've been to my shows, Cavin, you know I get laughs.
Yeah, no, you didn't. All right. I feel like we've caused a friction in our friendship here.
I don't know. None of this is real.
Stratton, you have the mustache of a child molester and the body of a victim of a child molester.
You would know. You were an English teacher. Thanks. When Cavin was in the 6th grade, he traded a piece of gum for a blowjob at school. Worst part about it is, he still didn't pass that guy's class.
Stratton.
Cavin.
You look like the kind of person that calls dibs on the cuck chair in hotels. Guys, I need you to know this. I'm actually very proud of Stratton. He overcame a stutter in the 6th grade, which means when he shows up to your door saying, "My name is Stratton Smith and I'm a sexual predator," that's a pretty big accomplishment. That's a success story. That's a lot of essence.
Look at me. I don't get caught. Come on. Not a chance. Y'all, have y'all been to Dick's Last Resort before?
Yeah.
We got some dickheads. Well, for my last joke, I just wanted to give you a hat. If you were my guest at Dick's Last Resort, this is the hat that I wanted to give you, Cavin. Can you get in front for everybody?
Yeah.
All right, there you go, Tyler. All right. Big shed, little tool.
That's all right. Stratton did used to work at Dick's Last Resort, which is funny because he's often considered most women's dick of last resort. I swear to God, you look like every lesbian's last boyfriend. That mustache is training wheels to muff diving. All right.
That's what your wife said. Go, come on, come on.
All right, give it up for these two. Woo-woo. Oh yeah. All right, let's take it over to Zach. What do you think, bud?
Yeah, that was nice. Like, very personal. I did like the White Claw becoming a real boy, and that Stratton said, I'm too pretty to be a pedophile, and you said, yeah, you look like the predator and the prey. I was thinking that later before I saw it. That was a beautiful moment when you said the thing. So, I'm leaning towards Cavin. Like.
All right, we got one for Cavin. Darren?
Man, this was like beautiful the whole time. Like this was like the most beautiful match of the night.
You look like the number 10.
But when Cavin said, "Hey, he was with your mom and dad," I was like, you know what? I gotta give it to Cavin for that one. That's a 2-point conversion right there. So 2 for Cavin.
All right, 2 for Cavin. Duncan. What do
Cool,
we think
yeah, this one was vicious as hell, but I'm sure you guys are gonna fuck after this. No, I just based on writing, I want to give it to Cavin.
All right, Heather.
I asked to go last on purpose because I also regularly work that sex swingers show, and both Cavin and Stratton have had to see me naked twice. Always very, very respectful. And I would have loved to give it to Cavin because he's the one that books me and I'm hosting at the end of the month. However, I loved both these guys, so I kind of blacked out a little bit. I didn't take as many notes. I'm going to give it to Stratton because...
You blacked out just like most of Stratton's dates. All right.
Fair.
I'm pretty enough to keep him around.
All right, give it up for our winner, Cavin Eggelston. Oh, fuck yeah. Did everybody have a good time tonight? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming out. Make sure to check us out on YouTube, Sleight Night, Indy. Give it up one more time for Robert back there with Anxiety Productions. Hell yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming out. Talk with the comedians afterwards. Follow them on social media. Come out again, follow us, and see when the next show is. Yeah, be safe getting home. Love you, kisses, bye!